Panic in Kano State as heavy bomb blast hit Kano State early hours of Saturday, which triggered widespread panic among residents and drew a swift response from emergency teams, including security agents and medical workers. Welcome back to Christy TV. Hope you guys are having a great day. From this bomb blast, at least 5 people have been killed and over a dozen others seriously injured following an explosion suspected to be caused by a military-grade mortar bomb in Kano State. The deadly blast, which occurred in the early hours of Saturday, triggered widespread panic among residents and drew a swift response from emergency teams, including security agents and medical workers. The State Commissioner of Police, known as Ibrahim Adamu Bakori, who arrived at the scene shortly after the incident, confirmed the tragic loss of lives and revealed that a trailer transporting what is believed to be a military ordnance may have been involved. I received a call that something serious had happened. When I arrived, I found that it was a suspected explosion, possibly a military mortar bomb. 15 people were injured and unfortunately 5 died, he said. He explained that the injured victims were immediately rushed to nearby hospitals for urgent medical attention. The situation is still under investigation, but we understand the vehicle involved may have come from Yobe State, he added. He equally said that the police chief further disclosed that early findings point on a trailer suspected of transporting the explosive device, although it remains unclear whether the vehicle belonged to military personnel or private contractors. Preliminary findings suggest the explosive material was being transported by a trailer, but it remains unclear whether the vehicle was carrying military personnel or contractors, according to what is going on. Commissioner Bakori noted that the authorities had not yet confirmed the exact cause of the explosion or identified the ownership of the explosives. Security agencies are currently investigating the incident. The facts will be clearer once the investigation is completed, he stated, while appealing to the public to remain calm. How can you tell us to remain calm when about 5 people have died and 15 others were injured? Is it possible? This is coming a day after a suspected Boko Haram suicide bomber also detonated an explosive device at a crowded fish market in Kodunga local government area of Borno State, killing at least 10 civilians and injuring 7 others. This thing happened yesterday, being Friday, where a suicide bomber attacks Borno market, kills about 10 persons and injures others. Although the governor of Borno State, in the person of Zulum, has condemned this particular attack, which he posted through his spokesperson in the person of Dauda Iliya. According to Iliya, he said Zulum condemns Kodunga terrorist attack, sympathizes with victims. At Borno government, State Governor Babagana Umaru at Professor Zulum condemned the recent suicide attack carried out by Boko Haram/ISWAP terrorists in Kodunga local government area. The attack, which occurred yesterday around 10 o'clock p.m., targeted a night fish market, killing 12 people and leaving 18 others injured. Zulum, in a statement by his spokesperson Dauda Iliya, expressed grief over the incident, stating the barbaric acts committed by these terrorists are not only heinous but an assault in our shared humanity. He also added, this is a cowardly and barbaric attempt to instill fear in the people and undermine our collective resilience. The people of Borno are resilient and we refuse to be cowed by terrorists. I call on the people of Borno to remain vigilant and report suspicious activity to security agencies. We should understand that community cooperation is vital in the fight against insurgency. Zulum expressed condolences to families of the victims, emphasizing that all well-meaning citizens of Borno share in their pain. To the families who have lost loved ones, I extend my deepest sympathies and pray to Allah for the quick recovery of those who are injured, Zulum said. The governor also assured residents that the government is working closely with security agencies to ensure the safety of the people and prevent future attacks. According to the security sources, the suicide bomber also died in the blast, Makama stated. And we equally learned that the assailant disguised himself as a civilian and mingled with the crowd before detonating the explosive device. The Nigerian army troops and the emergency response teams were immediately deployed to the scene, and the injured victims were evacuated to a nearby medical facility for treatment. Eyewitnesses described scenes of panic and chaos following the explosion, with victims lying motionless and others crying for help as smoke filled the air. The attack reportedly occurred at a time when commercial activities was at its peak in the market. Chai, chai, chai. This is so sad. This is just barely a week that we are shouting about 200 people that were killed in Benue State by terrorists. Now we are seeing another suicide bomb attack in Borno State. And we are still seeing another bomb explosion in Kano State. This one happened today. And last night, being Friday, and by 10 p.m., a suicide bomber attack took place in Borno, killing almost 18 people. 12 people, injuring 18 others, according to the spokesperson of the governor of Borno State, known as Zulum. May God help his children. Nigeria is really turning into something else. We are talking about how to prevent all these, attacks from terrorists. Boko Haram's abuse, dealing with us from another angle. It is high time that Nigerians as a whole, not just only the militaries, including the citizens, are expected to arm themselves to protect our lands, to defend ourselves and our land from all these insurgencies. Because if you check properly, you will discover, according to military spokesperson, they say that these people that are attacking Benue State are not even Nigerians. But the question is, if I told that Benue people should defend themselves from these foreign attacks, but wait, I think we have military forces, military personnel that are expected to protect the borders of Nigeria. What happened? Why are these people trooping in and out of Nigeria? It's not like it's just like a free market, like they have free entry and free exit. It's like Nigeria is not a free market, where the foreigner can come and do anything they want to do, and they will go back freely without anything. Do you think that is how Nigerians behave out of the country? As a Nigerian, if you go to another man's country, it's expected of you to obey the rules in that particular country. Whatever that guides both the citizens and the foreigners in that country, you're expected to follow that particular rules. But in our own country, it becomes something else. Honestly, you come to Nigeria, you think that everyone you are seeing moving around the road or even laughing with yourself is a Nigerian, without knowing that they are not even Nigerians. You see, common even our borders are not protected. These are foreigners coming into Nigeria. They will come, they will kill, destroy houses, kill people, rape our women, destroy our crops, our farms, and they will go back freely without even any military personnel retaliating. And the worst part of it is that when our people retaliate, defend themselves, and by these foreigners, the so-called Nigerian judiciary will jail people that defended themselves. You see how this country is just in a total mess. Nigeria is just laughable. We are dying on daily basis. We are complaining of how things are getting worse. We are complaining of insecurity. People are busy campaigning for 2027 election. Honestly, indeed, the division of Nigeria is really non-negotiable. Nigeria division is really at hand. We have come to the peak at the stage where everybody should, come out to voice it out to say enough is enough. Let's go our separate ways, so at least we can look for a better way to, protect our lands. Because Nigeria is too verbose. It's too big for one man to rule as a president. Even though that we have different state governors, we have councillors, we have chairmen, we have clans of we have kings that oversees the affairs of the community. You understand? But yet these insecurities are not stopping at any time soon. So it's expected we go our separate ways, so that every country, every part will look for a better way to, curtail this menace in our country, in our state, in our different countries. My lovers say what they say, be like bicycle. Although the Chief of Defense Staff, known as General Musa Christopher, says that they are going to fence the borders of the country. And I saw Sowore Omoyole Sowo laughing at this man. For what exactly? Omoyoshe, according to Nigeria Chief of Defense Staff, Nigeria must promptly fence its entire border. When that fails, we must then fence all the state borders and then local government borders, then street. Sorry, we already fenced our houses, so foolish people. I laugh in France. Although Nigeria as it is, as big as Nigeria is, our so-called borders is just like a free entry, free exit. It's just like a market. The same thing if you go to Benin Republic border, Seme border. There is nothing, no border, nothing to demarcate that, okay, this is nothing. Only you just enter the bridge. If you want to follow normal road, if you want to follow Appian way, you follow Appian way. Bam, you have crossed Nigeria to Benin Republic. No gates, no fence, nothing to demarcate. Okay, this is Benin Republic, this is Nigeria. No demarcation. It is just, if aside from all those what do they call it, all those customs that are feed on those roads, nothing else. But the question is, do we still have customs that stays on these roads? Do we still have militaries that occupy these borders? Yet these people, these terrorists, are still coming into Nigeria to kill and exist freely. Does it mean it's only in Badagry Express Road that we have customs, Nigerian militaries, occupying spaces over there trying to protect the border? Does it mean that we don't have border security in the northern part of the country? It is a question. We equally heard that these people cross river to come into this state and cause all this kind of havoc. The question is, does it mean that this river, because last time I checked, the river demarcating Nigeria from Cameroon is not just a river, it's a very big one. So how come these people come in freely, kill, bomb people's houses, and they go back freely without any retaliation from our militaries? And I hear Tinubu saying that the Benue State governor should look for a peaceful, negotiation. He should negotiate. And the king of Benue State, in the name of Tifto, is telling us that this is not herders farmers clash. That this is a purely, terrorist attack. They are coming for land grabbing. They are coming to kill the people of Benue and occupy their land. We are complaining of insecurity, and we know that the country is very hard. Recently, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, your president, T-Pen, is telling us that there is no plan to rejig economic policies that are working. He insists on controversial reforms. What are they saying? It be like bicycle. AÄtåcks Tinubu, my people. We are really in a very, very big mess under this leadership that is controlled by Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because it is something else. Imagine you remove fuel subsidy. We are still looking for a better way where you can at least transfer the money that you have removed from fuel subsidy, at least put it in another place. Something that will be meaningful. Yet people are suffering. People are crying. Things are getting costly. And you choose to blame marketers, food vendors for the prices of goods and services in the market? A country president, you don't know how to curtail economic issues in your country, and you claim you are leading us properly. You claim that you know what you are doing. Oh God, sir, please, can you step down? Can you step down? If you don't know exactly what to do over there, you can easily at least step down. Remember that people are calling, people are saying their opinion regarding this fuel subsidy. And the Nigerian government, led by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has dismissed growing calls to reverse or rework or revoke its economic policies, insisting that the ongoing reforms are producing positive results. Which positive results? And that there is no reason to rejig what he described as a successful strategy. By Bayo Onanoga, the special advisor to Tinubu on information and strategy, made this declaration during an interview with Daily Trust, reinforcing the government's belief that its controversial decisions, including the removal of fuel subsidy and foreign exchange unification, are not only necessary but already yielding benefits. This is despite widespread economic pain and public criticism. The economy has two key aspects, the macro and the micro. On the macroeconomic front, we are on solid footing. There is no need to rejig policies that are already yielding results. If you have a team that keeps scoring goals, why would you want to change that team? Ononoga said. That is essentially what the president has done. The macroeconomic policies are working and producing positive results. Onanoga also said that the abrupt removal of fuel subsidy, describing it an inherited and inevitable outcome of the Buhari administration's 2023 budget. He equally said that people should also not forget that removing subsidies was structural necessity. The Buhari administration had already terminated the fuel subsidy by the end of June 2023 in its 2023 budget. So when President Tinubu declared that fuel subsidy is gone, it was about that inherited policy reality. Wala. The subsidy regime could no longer continue as it was. Remember that even Peter B said that he loved the courage of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that if it happened that he is still the president of the country, that he will still remove fuel subsidy. Are you guys seeing what I'm saying? And Nigerians are condemning the fuel subsidy. And the person we want to vote in is telling us that he will still remove it if it happened that fuel subsidy is still there and he got elected, that he will remove fuel subsidy. Remember that even Atiku that wanted us to vote for him, he wants to be the president of Nigeria, he promised us that if he becomes the president of Nigeria, he's going to sell privatized NNPC. Nigeria, my country. Look at the people that we want them to rule. Yeah. Do you know what I want you guys to know? Both past and present politicians, they are all corrupt. The only time that senses come back to them is only when they left office. I don't know if you guys have checked this thing properly. If you check properly, you discover that when any political, any political person in Nigeria is being resilient, is being removed from one political position, you will discover that senses will start coming back to them one after the other. Am I lying? Check Brutai, the former chief of defense staff of Nigerian military. I don't know if you guys saw his message, what he said regarding insecurity before his hometown was attacked. Wahala, they say it be like bicycle. But the question is, does it mean that when we are occupying this particular position, when you guys are on power, does it mean the power control you guys, or you guys are expected to control the power? Hey, wahala, they say it be like bicycle. Anyway, my lovers and viewers, maybe not talk too much regarding this scam matter. Wait till I got to talk. Remember, there is a suicide bomb last night, and there is a bomb blast explosion which took place in Kano. What is your opinion? Our prayers are with the people that passed away. May the gentle soul rest in perfect peace, and the people that got injured or sustained injuries as a result of this bomb blast explosion. May God, give them all it takes to heal quick. We wish them quick recovery, and may God, give them the strength to bear the pain, because when you pass through bomb blast, probably you sustain injury as a result of the bomb blast. It is quite painful. That's all I can say. I wish them nothing but quick recovery. Anyway, my lovers, don't forget to share, subscribe, turn on the bell button so you always get notified whenever we post our latest content. Don't forget to drop your opinion in the comment section. I love you guys and thank you for watching.